Damn.
Welcome to Let's Play with Moose, and today we're going to be jamming Heroes of the Storm. Now, this particular episode, I'm going to be doing a playthrough on my Butcher. So, I was asked by one of my mates to give you guys an idea of what I build and how I build my Butcher, and also a rundown on the abilities I use and in which way I use them. Because after watching and playing a couple of games with me, he realized that my Butcher character, I'm quite good with him. He wanted to get an idea because he likes Butcher too. So, we're going to go through the build quickly, run through it all, show you guys how I'm building it, and I'll tell you why I do it as well. Now, I've decided to play against bots for this match, just to make it a bit quicker to just show you guys what I'm actually doing, and actually give you guys a good run through and, you know, allow the bots to lead me and to show you what I'm doing. Now, a lot of this build involves being quick with the playthrough. So you're running through your abilities very quickly, following a strict pattern on it to make certain aspects happen. Now, we're going to get to that part in a bit. Now, to give you guys a basic build layout as to what I do when it comes to building my heroes, I look at their traits, because the traits is obviously very important with a lot of heroes. It gives you a good idea of how to build and what to build around. Now, the Butcher's trait, he uses fresh meat. Now, what that essentially means, when I kill minions and when I kill heroes, they drop fresh meat. Now, the fresh meat stacks up to 25 at first, and you get 1% bonus attack damage for every fresh meat stack you have. So that means you're hitting harder. Now, the first trait ability I choose is called Victuals. So that means collecting fresh meat heals me. So this is going to help keep me alive while I'm doing all that damage. Because essentially with my Butcher character, I'm hitting you hard, and I'm hitting and hitting and hitting, and then I use you to get my life back. Which gets me to my abilities. I have my Q, W, E. My Q ability, W, E, all of them, they do damage. So every one of my abilities is going to hurt you. But it's how you're using them to hurt people that matters. So starting off with my Q, that does a straight line damage. Not a long range, but it's good for when people decide to try and run away, because what it does next, after its damage, is it slows your enemy. So it's going to hit them and slow their movements so that you can hit them again with other stuff. My E ability charges at enemies. When it hits them on impact, it stuns and does damage. My W does some damage and then marks an enemy, so that essentially what's going to happen is the marked enemy is going to give me life back. Up to 75% of the damage I do to him, I get back his life, which again is helping me stay alive so that I can keep hitting. Now, what I normally do is I cast it in conjunction with my charge. So I'm going to charge at this guy, cast my Butcher's Brand immediately after charging, so that when I get there, it immediately uses Butcher's Brand. So if that guy starts shooting at me on my way towards him, or shoots me as I get to him and starts killing me, I'm immediately going to start hitting him and get my life back up to full in a few moments. I mean, it's quick. Now we're going to go try and pull that stunt again on the Nova, basically nail her out. But we do need to be a bit clever about it, because she's a bit too close to her towers. So if we go into her now, she's going to end up being able to run away. If we let her push a little bit further, there should be fine, especially since we've got some help now. Hit her, stun, dead. So with the combo that we do there, because we hit them with a stun and we're hitting harder because we're stacking up that fresh meat, we're going to hit her, she's going to get stunned, we're going to keep getting our life back, then we're going to slow her movement down so she can't run away from us, which we're about to try and do on this Johanna. See, I've already cast Butcher's Brand on her, now we're hitting her, but we need to just back up now. Because essentially what's going to happen is this build is quick on the mana drain, and once you run out of mana, you're going to be pretty much dead, because then you can't combo out your abilities like you normally would. Now, what I'm going to do next, for my next ability, I choose Unrelenting Pursuit.
Gather tribute and
let's go get the tribute. So Unrelenting Pursuit, basically what that's going to do is it's going to reduce the cooldown of my charge ability upon impact. So if I hit and connect with an enemy, the cooldown is lowered so that I can do it again sooner. Now we're going to immediately charge at this Lily, Butcher's Brand her, slow her down so she can't run away as quickly, and now we're going to chase her down. Now as she gets a little bit further away, we use the Q, but we missed it. Dang. But let's go hit these Vikings. slow. Hit him, keep him here. And he's double rooted. Oh yeah. Yeah, so Eric's gonna get away. Yeah, so it's a continuous punt like that that keeps you murdering and attacking. The only thing is just running out of mana, which is annoying. Now, what we're going to do next, because obviously playing against bots, bots are going to go for the siege camp next. They tend to do that. I'm going to try and head them off, and I'm going to get their siege camp first. Because with the Butcher, from, say, level 5, generally speaking, he starts getting tough enough to take on any of the siege camps by himself. Mostly because of the structure with his heals. So, like you'll see now, I've taken a bunch of damage. If I wanted to, I could use my Butcher's Brand on the siege golem and get all that life back. But given that the tributes just spawned, I'm going to save my cooldown, because I'm not going to waste it now, so that when I get to the tributes, I can charge in and Butcher's Brand somebody else. If they need my help there at the tribute, which it looks like they might. So I'm going to get in there, see if I can help out with this. I'm going to charge straight at that Lily first, so she's not going to be able to get out of here. And she's dead.
Triple kill.
Haha. Quad kill. Again, as I said, it is a potent build setup. It's very nice. So we're going to leave that because those guys have it. Now for my next ability, I choose Abattoir. So this is going to increase the amount I can stack my fresh meat by. But most importantly, dead. Most importantly though, what it's going to do is it's also going to stop me from losing all of my fresh meat upon death. So that means if I do die, I don't have to start from scratch collecting fresh meat again. But again, because the stack is higher, that means my overall damage output, everything like that is going to be better. Boom. See, I'm not going to hang around there too long, but I will hang around long enough just to do damage. Now watch, with that stack at 35 now, how much extra damage I'm doing. I'm just like, this tower means nothing. These guys mean nothing. Now that Johanna is... Ooh, feel that lag. Cool. Ravenlord's demanding tribute, so we're going to go collect that tribute. And then we're going to clean lanes again. Yeah, the essential aspect about this build is it's going to keep me alive while also punting out for a ton of damage. Like right now, we're not going to waste our time running away first. We're first going to hit these guys out because you don't want to like let them run if you can murder them. See what I mean? You're going to want to kill them first. And now we're going to run this way, see if we can run into anybody. Nope. Cool.
Well done.
Now, my favorite part about playing against the Ravenlord, in this match specifically, is when you do get that tribute situation going down, if I was short on my blood, on my fresh meat, this would be the best time to be collecting it, because enemy minions drop them and they're dying so quickly right now. I just like collect it up quickly. Now, for the next ability, this is my ulti, I choose Lamb to the Slaughter. Now, the reason I choose Lamb to the Slaughter is I don't need the extra buff from Furnace Blast to deal extra damage. I just want to make sure that my enemy can't get away from me so that I can murder them. So you normally cast it ahead of where the enemy's about to run to as they decide to start running. Now the cool factor about it, not only is it going to be giving you that extra bit of damage, but it's also going to be giving you an opportunity to keep the enemy there while you wait for your cooldowns to go away. So the minute you decide, okay, cool, pin him, he's not quite dead yet, cooldown resets itself, you can charge right back at him and murder him. Face first. Cool, we're going to try and hit that Lily now. We're going to straight up run into her face, Butcher's Brand, followed by my Q to slow her down a bit, but I just got hit by uber lag, and that killed me. I'm not sure if the lag actually recorded. I'll have a look after the video, but that brings me back to my original point, where you're going to be trying to cast and play very quickly to keep alive and keep hitting the way you do. So if you slow down, if you're not paying attention, or if you get hit by the lag like that, this build will get you killed because you're running straight into there every single time and you're running into dangerous spots. So it can and will get you killed frequently. It takes a lot of practice to nail it just right. But once you've got it down, like once you've got that art behind playing quick with it, it's very easy to do. Now let's set out this mercenary camp by myself. Haha. Now for my next ability, this is level 13's ability, I choose Savage Charge. Now the reason we choose Savage Charge is this is going to increase the damage output of my charge ability. So now here we use Butcher's Bread to just get my life total back while I'm fighting these mercs, and this is part of the reason why he's able to do this. But anyway, so Savage Charge, once you get that damage buff on it and you're pumping it up a little bit harder, in that moment where an enemy's running away from you and they're about to get out of there and survive, that Savage Charge, when it's just lost its cooldown and it's back and ready to be used again, is going to do that final kill damage. And since you're unstoppable in that pattern, they can't get away from you unless they run behind a wall. So you're going to hit them and it's going to hurt them, and they're going to regret their life choices.
Who can gather this one, I wonder?
Not me. Like seriously guys, why is everyone ganging up with the Butcher here? Just leave me be guys, I got this. Cool. So right now we're just stacking up our fresh meat again, just so that we're back up to the full par. So we can do our max damage output again. So yeah, punted this lily through the edge. But now we're gonna run away a little bit. And she was dumb enough to follow me. She is doing a bit of a heal on herself though, but it's not gonna matter much now because I just got my charge into her. Oh, she managed to escape. Oh, I should have ran a little bit further away, give myself a bit more leg room there with her. But again, I'm not gonna have to retreat, I'm not gonna have to run back to base and heal myself because of the way this build is set up. So all I'm doing is I'm just going to keep fighting, keep killing minions, and watch as my life total comes right back up. And with that being said, again, just watch. Hunting through towers, doesn't matter what's in front of me, I'm going to break it.
I so enjoy watching you scurry.
Just murderous. Hitting and hitting and hitting.
Choose a talent.
Cool. So for the level 16 power-up, I'm just going to run and go get that tribute quick. I choose Blood Frenzy. So now we already know that the fresh meat's going to increase my damage output, but now it's also going to be increasing my attack speed. So not only am I hitting you harder, but I'm also hitting you faster, which has a very, very distinct advantage. For anyone who knows anything about DPS, the faster the harder you hit, the more likely you are to come off on top. You know, that's just basic math. It does obviously not always work. It does have its drawbacks sometimes. But most of the time it's quite potent, quite effective. Now we're going to just back up a little bit because there's a lot of action down here. But we're not going to run away completely because I am tough enough to keep alive if things were to get south on this side. I have previously been in situations where all 5 heroes have come at me and you just kind of run away a little bit, only to come right back in their faces. Like this guy is so dead now because now I've placed my runaway block, he can't get out of there, he's dead. Followed by a slow hit, another one dead. Just continuous punt after punt. Butcher's Brandon, just get a bit of life gain. Now we got to get out of there because we are going to get murdered if we don't get out of there. Just in time. But again, watch. I'm not going to run away from the fight. I am just going to get a different angle on it so that I can come right back in there and gain my life back or collecting fresh meat. Or once my cooldown has disappeared, then I'm able to actually just hit again. So watch this. Straight, hit the lily. So now we Butcher Branded her, and I'm just getting my entire life total right back. No questions asked. Picking up fresh meat, just running through, gaining all the life back, just keep on hunting. I'm just going to clean these guys up quickly. Alright. Now I don't think we're going to make it to level 20 before these guys are dead. So for my level 20 ability, I always choose Nexus Blade. So what that's going to basically do is going to increase my attack damage even further, but most important, it's going to cause slow damage. So now, not only am I hitting you harder and faster, I'm also making you hit me less. So again, keeping up the trend of keeping me alive while I'm hitting you the entire time. And with that, guys, that's the Let's Play for this one today. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. Comment, like, subscribe, do whatever it is you have to do. And if you got any questions about my builds, feel free to drop me a comment and I'll play the hero and build it for you. Otherwise, though, have a good one. Cheers.